Hello everyone, I am Shreya Sharma and today in this video I am going to explain you the summary of the novel The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connel. Richard Edward Connel, born on 28 October 1893, he was an American author and journalist. He was best known for his short story The Most Dangerous Game. Also, he was nominated for an Academy Award for his original story. He was died on 22nd November 1949 due to an heart attack. Now coming to the novel The Most Dangerous Game. The word game has become an example of revolting, sounding almost childish in a way that is perhaps because of the nature of the games that we play, right? The games that retain their competitiveness are the ones who are the most exciting and dangerous. The most dangerous game refers to the game in which the hunter as well as the hunted were equally at risk. The main theme of this novel is violence, human versus animals, as well as revenge. There are three main characters in this novel. First, Sanger Rainsford. Sanger Rainsford was a celebrated hunter and he believes that hunting is the best sport in the world. Second character is General Jeroff. General Jeroff is a well-educated gentleman, but he has grown bored of hunting animals and now he wanted to hunt a new animal. Which new animal? Let's see further. Now the third character is Ivan. Ivan is the assistant of General Jeroff. So there are three characters, Rainsford, General Jeroff and Ivan. Now the story opens with the Rainsford sailing in the yacht in Caribbean Sea. This was the night time and Rainsford and his companion Whitney were talking about hunting. As I told before that Rainsford always agreed that hunting is the best sport in the world and he believes that animals have no feelings, no understandings and the world is made up of only two classes. First is the hunter and second is the huntee, and he is very lucky to be in the category of hunter. But his companion Whitney has opposing arguments. He said that animals have one feeling, that is fear. Fear of pain, fear of death. Okay, after this interesting conversation, Whitney went to sleep. But what about Rainsford? Rainsford decided to be in the yacht and started looking at the black sky. It was the night time and suddenly Rainsford heard 3 gunshots. He was very curious to know that from where the sound is coming. As a hunter, he was very sure that someone has hunted an animal. So he wanted to know that there is which animal, who is the hunter, and to know about all these things, he incidentally falls off his yacht. In the water, he tried it very hard to be in his yacht back, but it was impossible for him. Now, suddenly he also heard the voice of an animal, but now he could not recognize that which animal it is. First of all, he heard 3 gunshots and then the voice of an animal which he could not recognize. So he makes himself reach to the shore of an island. Now the island name is Ship Trap Island. He reached on the shore of the island and fell asleep. When he opened his eyes, it was a bright sunny day and he was feeling very hungry now. So he remembered that in the night I heard 3 gunshots. So there is our people in this island, there are people, and if there are people then there is food. So he started searching people on the island and suddenly what he saw some empty cartridges and he was very shocked that why a hunter will use such small pistol for hunting. So now the Rainsford was shocked after seeing those small pistols and then after that he saw some footsteps. So he started following those footsteps and he made himself reach to a chateau. Now he was again shocked that in this silent and quiet jungle, who has built this big chateau? Who is the owner of this big house? So here the real story comes. Here the story starts that Rainsford fall off his yacht and he reached the Ship Trap Island. And the Ship Trap Island, now he saw a chateau. Now he was again curious to know that whose chateau is this, whose big house is this. So he went to the door and started knocking the door. And suddenly a dreadful man came out of the door, pointing the pistol towards Rainsford Hart and standing in front of Rainsford. Now Rainsford was scared that who is the person, why someone is pointing pistol towards me. So he introduced himself that I am singer Rainsford of New York City. I am not a robber. I fall off my yacht last night, so I am very hungry. So he told his story to him that I am very hungry, I am not a robber. But still the man was pointing the gun. He showed no interest. So again Rainsford repeated what he said. He introduced himself again. But even then the person is pointing the gun. The situation is same. Now who is this person who is pointing the gun? He is none other than Ivan. He is the assistant of General Zherov. He is Ivan and he is still pointing the gun. He showed no interest. Then what happens? A man comes from inside the house and he welcomed singer Rainsford. He said that welcome singer Rainsford. I know you are a very celebrated hunter. I read about you in many books. So he is welcoming Rainsford. Who is this? He is General Zherov. Assistant is Ivan. So owner is General Zherov. So General Zherov has welcomed Rainsford and also he said that he is Ivan. He is my assistant but he is deaf and dumb. So why is Ivan not showing any interest? Because he is deaf as well as dumb. So he said that you may be tired, so you go and take some rest. He offered him some food, clothes. So what happened? That when he reached the chateau, Zherov welcomed him and also offered him some foods. And now the Rainsford was living in Zherov chateau, Zherov house. Now this was the time of dinner. So all of the three men gathered in the dining room. They all gathered and here Zherov shared his experiences of hunting with Rainsford. Rainsford is also a hunter. Zherov is also a hunter. So Zherov said that I have a passion of hunting since I have 5 years old. I had hunted many animals, crocodile, tigers, rhinoceros, a big bull and many others. So Zherov was praising himself and then he said that but now I am very bored of hunting animals and now I wanted to hunt a new animal. Then Rainsford laughed and said, a new animal? What are you saying? You are joking? Then Zherov said, no, I am not joking. I really want an ideal animal to hunt. That animal should be courage, cunning and also it should be able to reason. Now Rainsford said that an animal cannot reason. Then Zherov smiled and said there is one animal who can reason. So here Rainsford understood that he is talking about human beings. So he said that it is not a hunting, it's a murder. So what happens that he wants to hunt a new animal because he is bored of hunting animals. So which new animal is human beings? Now he wanted to hunt human beings. According to Zherov, hunting human beings is the most dangerous game because human beings can reason, human beings can fight, they have courage, they have intelligence. So here the most dangerous game according to Zherov is hunting of human beings. But Rainsford thought that it's not a hunting, it's a murder. Now let's see that what happens next. Now when Rainsford was objecting that it's a murder, it's not a hunting, then Zherov said, no dear, it's a game. How it's a game? How is it possible that you are killing human beings and you are saying that it's a game? See how. The island is known as a ship trap island. So what Zherov has done, Zherov has outfitted lights on the series of rocks on the coast of island so that the ships think that it is a maritime communication. But the main objective is to destroy the ships so that the ships directly crash into the rocks and it totally destroy the ships and the crews are collected by Zherov. So this is the ship trap island where Zherov trapped the ship and then make the crew members of the ship to play this game of hunting. Now Rainsford said, but how you are playing this game? So Zherov said that what I am doing, I suggest them to play the game of hunting with me. He gave that man a knife and clothes. Then a 3-hour start also. So what he is doing that if I am a person who is trapped on an island, So I have a knife, cloth and 3 hours start. And Giraffe will find me for the 3 days. For the 3 days, Giraffe will find me. If I escape from the island, I wins. But if Giraffe find me, then I loses. So Rainsford said that if maybe you are able to find a person, but if that person does not want to die, so what you will do? Then Giraffe smiled and said, if the person would not die, if the person will not play this game, then Ivan will see. So what is the work of Ivan here? That Ivan tortures those people who refuses to being hunted by the giraffe. If the person is refusing, then Ivan tortures them. So this is all the trap set by Giraffe. First of all, he traps the ship. Then he plays the 3 days game of hunting with the human beings, and if they refuse, so Ivan tortures them. So Rainsford now he was very scared and he was very confused. So he was sent to his room that you take a good sleep. But after listening this, he was very uncomfortable and he was not having a very good sleep. Also at night he heard again gunshots. So he was very scared now. As soon as in the morning, he went to the giraffe and said, I want to leave this island right now. But Giraffe said, why? We have not done hunting yet. Then Rainsford said, no, still I wanted to go from this island. Now what happens that Giraffe, now he was a little bit angry that why he want to go. So what happens now? The story took a turn. Let's see how. So now as the Rainsford said that I want to leave this island, now Giraffe said, no, you have to play the game of hunting with me now. I will put a demand that you have to play the game of hunting with me. Now Rainsford has to play the game of hunting with Giraffe. So Rainsford was given clothes, knife and 3 hours start by Ivan. And Giraffe said that if you will win this game, then you will be sent to your mainland back and you will not tell anyone anything about this ship trap island. So Rainsford has agreed and he started the game. Now Rainsford was knowing that Giraffe was very clever and he will do anything to win this game. Also Giraffe has a very big advantage. Why? Because first of all, he has an advantage that he know the area of ship trap island because he is living here. Also he has very good weapons. He have dogs to smell, and also he has Ivan. So there are many big advantages Giraffe have. Okay, while Rainsford, he has to only put all his intelligence to win this game, to escape from the giraffe. Now what happens? He decided to trap Giraffe. What Rainsford done? He made a melee man catcher. What is the melee man catcher? What happens? That you know that there are big trees in the forest. So same big tree Rainsford saw and he made a trigger. So if someone will step on that trigger, then the tree will fall on that person. Same happens with Giraffe. Giraffe step on the trigger and the tree fall on him. But what happens? It only injured his shoulder. So the Giraffe shoulder was injured by this tree. So now what Giraffe decided? To take a dog with him. Now second trap made by Rainsford is the Burmese tiger pit. There is a pit, and the pit there is a hole, and that pit is covered with the trees. So he hopes that Giraffe will come and fall into the pit. But unfortunately this plan was unsuccessful because the dog has steps on the leaf and he falls in the pit. So Giraffe was saved, but only that Giraffe has injured shoulder. Now at last Rainsford decided to escape from the island by jumping into the sea. He decided that. But now what Giraffe done? That Giraffe has taken his bullet and he was very much ready to shoot Rainsford. But what happened? He wanted to shoot Rainsford, right? But he shoot Ivan. Incidentally, Ivan was shooted by General Giraffe and Rainsford was escaped. So what happened? Who wins the game? Rainsford wins the game. Why? Because he was escaped. Now Giraffe was very disappointed that I never lost this game. So why today? He was very disappointed that Rainsford win this game. So he went back to his chateau and he went back to his bedroom to sleep. As soon as he went to his bedroom, he saw a person behind his curtain. Who is the person behind his curtain? He is none other than the Rainsford. Rainsford was not escaped. He was still in the ship trap island. But still, the time has been over, 3 days over. So Gerov congratulate him that you are the winner of this game and now the game is over. Let's have a good sleep now. But Rainsford was very angry and he is in mood to take revenge. So he said, no, the game is not over yet. I am still the beast in the bay. He said, we are still playing. So on that moment, in the bedroom of his statue, Rainsford killed Gerov. Rainsford killed Gerov. Then this is the end of the story. Rainsford killed Gerov and then Rainsford would have a very good sleep in that statue. So what happens is that hunter is Gerov and he is bored of hunting animals, so he decided to hunt human beings. But the story makes a drastic turn when Rainsford himself kills Gerov. Rainsford has killed Gerov because he was scared. He wanted to take revenge, as well as he was scared that this person can do anything. Also, a person who can kill human beings can do anything. So Gerov was killed by Rainsford. So this is the end of the story. So in this story, Rainsford put all his intelligence and resourcefulness to escape from the ship trap island, to escape from the trap which is being set by the Gerov. He not only saved himself but also saved many human beings who in the future can become a prey of Gerov. So all the themes are very much clear in the story: revenge, violence and human versus animals. At the end of the story, we came to know that the most dangerous game according to Gerov is the hunting of human beings. But according to Rainsford, the most dangerous game is to being escaped from such sort of people, from such sort of island. So this is a very nice novel, The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connel. It takes you through various adventures, various suspenses as well as experiences. Thank you.